Hey, greetings, salutations, everybody. My name is Axe, and as always, it's time for another episode of Team Fortress Friday, the show where every Friday I take topics suggested by you all, and I unload my brain into them, and I play some TF2, and it's a jolly good time. So I hope you guys enjoy. I know I was looking at my video manager, and I'm like, 2 videos ago was last Team Fortress Friday, because I haven't put up like any videos this week because of my voice. I mean, I absolutely hate this. This sickness is so persistent, I swear. But if it wasn't for the voice, I'd be fine. Like, I could feel bad, I'd be okay. But no, it's like I feel 100% and I can't talk, which is just great, right? Anyways, guys, for those of you new to the show, welcome. All this stuff. And there were so many topics from last week that I wanted to use. There were so many good topics, so I will probably be going back to that episode. So those who were selected, don't worry. Like, you might do it, but this week's TFF, I'll just get to it. This week's TFF shout out, the topic goes to Mr. Embers Dembers. It says, "Hey Axe, a topic for you to use is the stereotypical teenage boy. It has to be good, a sport. It has to be good at a sport and watch it and know everything about it. And as this is what the media sells us, it's slowly becoming true." And so this is a good topic. I think I'm going to broaden it. You'll see what I kind of do, because I do have a 15% female audience, which is awesome. But that aside, I just want kind of, I guess, put it on, not stereotypes in general, but I guess kind of general stereotypes, especially in, late teenage, high school, college years, I guess, because it's kind of, I don't know. It kind of goes into it's much more of a social game in school than it is like when you're outside of that. But anyways, I guess I'll get to it. I think it's safe to say, I mean, at least in my eyes, growing up, I was at first there's a time period I just didn't get anything. I was that guy, and then I eventually, I don't know, I was just kind of more mature for being my age, so I kind of noticed this. But I think it's safe to say the stereotypical teenage guy at this point is supposed to, like you said, know the sports, know the game, is supposed to kind of not show any emotion, and that aside, is supposed to just kind of, I don't know, just be Mr. Manly Man, and sometimes, I don't know, and kind of be a lady killer too, if you know what I mean. Like, the stereotypical guy is supposed to be, you're always supposed to have all those ladies, and you're supposed to do all this, and that's kind of the path laid out before guys, which really, that's not me. I can tell you straight up, the stereotypical guy is not making YouTube videos on Team Fortress and talking about stuff on Fridays. But there's a lot of other variant stereotypes, but I'm just talking about the general, in crowd stereotype, right? I don't really want to say it, but then the girls, let's be honest, you're supposed to be like a pinup girl. You're supposed to just look pretty, and doesn't matter what you say, just look pretty, and both these stereotypes I think are ridiculous, but I understand in this sense, is that I think that we go to stereotypes because we as people want acceptance. We want to feel we want to feel like the actions we're performing are acceptable. As much as people say, oh, I don't care about that stuff, we all want people to like us and appreciate us and feel needed. And because of that, these stereotypes, sometimes we're willing to take who we are as people and just kind of sub it out for this fake yet accepted so and so way of putting it. And just there was a time in my life where I really wanted to be that, in that crowd, right? I really tried to be one of those kids, and I don't know, I made myself look like an idiot a lot of the time. I really did, and it wasn't me, I didn't really know where what I belonged, what I did, and I just wanted to feel that acceptance so badly that I kind of gave up who I was. Not it didn't work. I was such a nerd. God, whatever. But there came a point where I realized that wasn't me, and that isn't who I am. So I should stop trying to be who I'm not and try to be who I am to the best I can be. And at first, I was afraid that I was just gonna be alone. I was gonna be kind of like nobody's really accepted. But in time, you kind of learn that people who share the same beliefs as you and the same laughs and the same stuff as you will eventually come around. I mean, if you continue to be yourself, you will meet people who accept that, who like that and like you for you, not you for what you have. Like, I would look at some of these relationships with people, and it's like people would be like friends, but they weren't really friends. They were just putting on that kind of, I don't know, we want to say almost like a media face, like, oh, we're best friends. It's like, no, you're not. You guys hate each other, or you girls are like total like bitches to each other. And I was lucky enough to where the people who wanted to hang out with me wanted to hang out with me for me. And yeah, there's that son of a bitch who's hiding in the corner with a sentry gun. Yeah. And in time, I came, like I said, I became incredibly happy, and I really found who I was by doing that, by breaking that stereotype. And I don't like to say this with this topic, but like conforming to a stereotype, because that kind of gets a bit touchy. But like, if you get that conforming status, it just, I don't know, it sacrifices you as a person. Each of us is different in our own ways, and that's what makes us so unique as a species, as just like a people. We are all each different. We all bring something new to the table, and sacrificing that just for some fame. I mean, granted, if being you means you're running up and down hallways screaming at your own free will, like, you might want to tone down that. But like, just being who you are and like being yourself, that's very important, I feel, because individuals, I think, are better than group association, because group associations, then you're not you, you're somebody else who wants you to be. Anyways, guys, that will be it for this week. So many good things. I'm so fortunate, so lucky to have you all. And thank you all very much for love and support. I hope your weekends are amazing. And most of all, I hope you continue to be you and live a very awesome life. So anyways, guys, see you later. Have an amazing day, and bye. If you have a topic for next week for Team Fortress Friday, post it in the comments below. Nothing political or religious, please. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for all love and support. 1,000 subs! Yeah! And I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend.